It's the same little feeling that if I have the balls to put myself on the line to show the people that really going to tell me the truth, that I'm actually proud to show them and get kind of like giggly. And like the fact that I called and I said, hey, Morello, hey, Vi, hey, you guys want to come down to the studio down Sunset? I want to play something. Me. I've been playing something I don't know how long. Like they know me. I wouldn't do this. Like, I want to play some stuff. If I'm that ready to show 3 or 4 people like that, then I'm ready to show 3 or 4 million people. But that feeling of that little giddiness of that 12-year-old that maybe thinks he created a cool solo or a cool piece like Midnight Express, that feeling that you get, that really innocent feeling, it wasn't a hit. It wasn't because I wanted to change the world. It wasn't because I was doing it for the fans. It was just like, I'm excited. I'm excited to share this with you. I'm excited to show you a song, show you a video. I even emailed you, remember? It's like, I just want to show you the album. For me to do that, it takes a lot. I haven't done it in 15 years. And that's, I told Gary a long time ago when we were fucking kids, I said, I never want to release anything that I'm not just excited about and turned on. Because if we're not turned on, they're not going to be turned on. They're going to see through the bullshit, which goes full circle to where we started, the Rise video. They see that we're excited. They see that we're all in. They're going to want to hang with us. I want to be a part of that. I want to watch that. I love this. It makes me feel good. And I think if a band is authentically that way, I don't give a fuck what genre it is. I've had people tell me that fucking CC Deville, they think he's the worst guitar player of all time. I said, I call bullshit. Because CC Deville is the best guitar player Poison ever had. Because CC Deville has his lane. And his fucking lane is, I've watched that show, and they throw a fucking party and a half. I'd rather watch them more than some of the most talented fucking bands in the world that everybody thinks is the greatest musicians ever. I fucking had a ball. I watched it. He loves it. He's all in. He plays what he plays, and that's that. I get more out of that than somebody fucking, I don't know, playing circles around him and saying that he's a joke. He's not a joke. Music, it doesn't matter how limited. Because if that's the case, then AC/DC suck, really, at the end of the day. If this is about playing and this is about how good you are technically and everything, then fucking Angus Young should have retired a long time. And AC/DC plays the same first position of a... all open chords. It's the first chord.
And it's so good.
And it's so fucking good. It's brilliant. It's genius. They are the quintessential, the best. They are arena rock. The first and last ever of all fucking time. Why? Because in arenas, it's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be ga da da, ga da da, because that's how big it sounds in the arena. They're one of the greatest bands of all time. But why are people so fucking still stuck on like making fun of artists and making fun of guitar playing people like it's an Olympics? It's not a fucking Olympics. You have to really appreciate the culture that somebody's in. It's okay if you don't like it. I don't mind if somebody says, I don't like Poison. I don't like CC Deville's guitar playing. But when I see somebody say, like, he's the fucking worst guitar player, is this whatever, it really hurts me. It hurts me. And I can understand, we can sit here and take it apart and say, like, okay, maybe he's not the most, he doesn't have the prowess and everything else, but they're missing everything else about that band and about what it was. It's culture. There's a reason why they're doing it fucking arenas. There's a reason why they have hits. They're connecting with somebody.
Yeah.
And that's all we hope for. So when somebody asks me, even till this day with More Than Words, they say, hey, was More Than Words a blessing or a curse for you guys? And I go, why? And they have a good explanation. I go, well, you guys, as fans sometimes, or as journalists, we feel that you guys were known for something you weren't and something that they thought you were. Was it a curse for you to have that, break you or not? And I'm like, let me see. More Than Words is a hit, on one hand. More people listen to the rest of our stuff. We get to do more albums, tour the world, be all over the radio, more singles, have a career, maybe have more hits, keep going. More Than Words isn't a hit, and I'm working at Burger King.